I'm sorry guys, Daredevil just was not very good. I didn't like a lot of the acting. I thought the action looked fake. It was really poorly directed. It was a cliched, dark story. He tried too hard to be like Batman in the movie. Kingpin was one-dimensional, and I mean, I liked Ben Affleck in the movie, but the 2003 Daredevil movie, I mean, uh, what was that? Oh, we're talking about the show. Let's get on with the review then. Season 1. Daredevil is a show on Netflix about the Marvel character Daredevil. There was a movie about him back in 2003 starring Ben Affleck that a lot of people didn't like, and Marvel got the rights back, so now we get this new Netflix show. A lot of people have been comparing this to Arrow. It's 13 episodes long. It stars Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say I love this show. I think this show is freaking awesome. This might be my favorite superhero show of all time. There's still The Flash Season 1 and Arrow, but I'll get into why I think this one might be better than Arrow, at least. First of all, Charlie Cox is Matt Murdock. I mean, he's fantastic in this role, and, you really buy into him. He is Matt Murdock. He embodies the character, and I liked Ben Affleck as Matt Murdock Daredevil too, but Charlie Cox, I think, was better. Look forward to seeing him as Batman, though. I thought the actor that played Foggy Nelson was great. Karen Page got interesting over the course of the show. Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin was phenomenal. This is probably the best Marvel villain from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we've gotten, even though this isn't really in the Cinematic Universe. You get what I'm saying? It's part of the same universe. I'd say Wilson Fisk Kingpin is the greatest because he's so unique. Like, you've hardly ever seen a villain like this. He's socially awkward. He's not like a mean person. I mean, he can be, but he has ideals that he wants to help the city, just through a really bad way, kind of like Malcolm Merlyn in Season 1 of Arrow. The action sequences are just phenomenal. I mean, my God, it's so nice and refreshing to see fight scenes that are either in one take or they are, well choreographed. I mean, everything they do, they got so creative, especially in episode 2. I mean, oh, that was too good. Visually, it's outstanding. I love the cinematography. Sometimes it got a little dark in the first couple episodes. I was like, but it really didn't bother me. It kind of set me in the atmosphere of Hell's Kitchen. So it didn't bother me. And visually, it's crazy. You get the blue background and the rain and everything. It's just all those cool little details they have with the visuals. And then Matt Murdock's apartment looks so cool. I mean, I really love the tone here too. It's gritty, it's dark, but it's not like overly serious like the 2003 movie. I mean, really, what it did so well is it made things realistic by adding that humor. Because realistically, humor, people do use humor to deal with crazy things in their lives, So it made the characters feel more real. The humor worked for it. It wasn't like a humor show like Avengers or anything where it's like hate language, but it's like they had jokes in there that I think really worked and added on to the characters. Also, it's really nice to see a lot of gore. I mean, you don't get a lot of shows and movies based on comic book characters that are really gory. Like a few exceptions are like Watchmen, V for Vendetta, and a few shows like that, but this is the one where it's like they went all out, and that was sweet, so I can't wait to see what they do with the Punisher in Season 2, because that's gonna kick ass. Also, another thing I have to bring up is that it's only 13 episodes. One of my problems I said with Arrow Season 1, and even Season 3, is that, even Season 2, whatever, you get 23 episodes, so there's tons of filler. With 13 episodes, there's no filler. Like, it's all just like a cohesive story that has no filler, and which makes it feel more real. As I said before, they use their limited time to their advantage and tell their story without filler. I mean, every scene feels necessary. This is so well put together. It's visually outstanding. The cast is phenomenal. So many great scenes, so many memorable scenes. This is one of the best things that Marvel has done yet, and I am super excited for Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and the Defenders. I hope we get Iron Fist and Punisher and Elektra in season 2. I mean, they casted John Bernthal as the Punisher. I mean, they got a phenomenal cast set up for season 2, and they had a great cast set up for season 1 as well. I love the show. I've watched it twice now. It is just phenomenal. It is my favorite Netflix series. Sorry, Orange is the New Black fans and House of Cards fans. I'm a Marvel geek, so yeah. Not only that, but it's also a great show. The costumes were great too. I gotta mention that. I liked his ninja suit actually. I liked how it showed him evolving over time, and like I feel like I could just go to Goodwill or something and get his suit, and then he gets the upgrade and everything. And I also, a little thing I have to add is I love the way they portray the villains. Like they came up with these really goofy concepts in the comics for villains, but they made it work on the show. Like they added this realism to them, and I thought it worked perfectly. Like Melvin, what's his name in the comics? Well, he's in one of the episodes because Daredevil goes after him because he's designing Kingpin's suit, and he's like, how do you make that armor, whatever. Like, he's one of the villains in the comics, and he was really goofy. They made him work here. I love little stuff like that. A few nitpicks here and there, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, I love Daredevil Season 1. I have to give it an A+. I love this show. So thanks for watching my review, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Do all that other stuff. Do whatever floats your boat. So long.